Let's go to Cedar City, Utah, where Narissa is on the line. Narissa, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me.
Sure, Narissa. How can I help today?
Well, I'm in a situation where I'm working the baby steps, and I'm looking for a way to get my income up and trying to get a better job. I currently am in a job that I only take home about $1,500 a month, and to be honest, once I started working the baby steps, it's the first time I ever thought I even deserved to make more.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm trying to look for a job somewhere that will allow me to make more to reach my financial goals so that I can pursue my passions. But I'm finding, as I'm looking, I have marketable qualities. I'm a good employee once you have me, but I don't actually have skills that are marketable. Like, I don't look good on paper.
That's not true. Who told you that?
My eyes when I list the things.
Tell me what the things are. I just do not believe this. Tell me what, are you talking about your actual past job experience, that kind of stuff that you put on the resume?
Yeah. So
but hold on a second. Hold on a second. But that's not the whole picture. That's not the whole picture. Let's talk about what you're really talented at. What are your top talents and strengths and skills? List them out for me.
Okay. So people have told me I'm a natural leader. I'm good at teaching. And I'm good at connecting with people. I'm detail oriented. I'm creative. I'm good at strategizing. I've had people tell me I'm good at public speaking. But I always, like, all of these things are things I've pursued, personally, and I don't really have a lot of...
Oh, you, sweetheart, you are so full of doubt. You better stop, or I'm just going to have to stop you. No more doubt talk. You just listed off an incredible list of talents, and before I could even get a word in, you went, but... Did you hear yourself say that? It's crazy how much doubt you're dealing with. It's crazy. Where does that come from? Have you been this way? Have you been this way for a long time? Did something happen at some point in your life where you just doubt that you have what it takes? Because that's what you said early in the call. I don't have the skills that are transferable to actually get a good paying job. You also said that it was only until you got in the debt-free journey with Dave Ramsey that you felt you deserved to actually make more money. Those are two things I heard that I want to know the source of. What's the source of that overwhelming doubt or disbelief in you?
Well, I went to school and was actually working professionally in theater as a props artisan, and I had a lot of network connections there. I was on a good path, and then I gave all that up. I got married to someone from Australia. That ended, but I'd already sacrificed all that career building I did to that point. And in the last 10 years since then, I've just gone from job to job. I dealt with physical disability that I've been building back from. And for a long time, I've thought that the best I could do is just get by.
Exactly. I knew it. So the reason I'm going back in your story is because you've got a mindset problem, not a talent problem. And your mindset has been affected by some things that are not your fault. Let's just list a couple. Number one, by the way, you're not married to the dude from Australia. Did I pick up on that? Is that right?
Yeah, you picked up on that very appropriately.
Oh, great. So I can be a little tough on him. I had to be careful. Because I'm on Team Narissa. He's not anymore, so I can be tough on him. So
yeah, that's why. I gave that up to go there, and then when that fell apart, I came back, but I'd already lost those connections. Yeah.
Right. So you gave up something for this dude who then breaks your heart.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1-2 punch, brutal punch to the gut. So you're dealing with the pain from him and the divorce that then only reminds you. See, every time you think of him and every time your divorce pops in your head, you realize this. You may not realize this, but every time you deal with the pain of the divorce, it also reminds you that you gave up something that you were absolutely passionate about and loving and fired up about for that guy. So it's like a double whammy.
Yeah.
Have you realized that that's that's a big part of your doubt. And then you got the physical thing, which again, not your fault. It's not something you chose. So it happens to you. And so what you've got is the divorce, the physical stuff has derailed you for a while. And so what has happened is by being derailed, you feel like I blew it. I lost. There's no more chance. I can't get back to it. And that's a lie. That's not true. So we got to establish that first. And I want you to really believe that right now. And so let's just rewind, because I know you've done this in your head. And by the way, before I ask this question, let me just read to you, Narissa, what you told me. And by the way, without any doubt, massive confidence. Everybody that's listening to this radio show or the podcast of the show, when you're listening to this, did you notice the difference between Narissa when I asked her to tell me what she does best as opposed to the rest of the phone call where you've just kind of been tiptoeing around with a lot of self-doubt? You rattled off. I've been told I'm a good leader. I'm a good teacher. I'm also a good communicator. I'm great at connecting. I'm detail-oriented. I'm pretty good strategic thinker, and I'm very creative. You ripped those off so fast, it was like ripping a Band-Aid off of a little kid. It's not going to hurt. Whoosh, gone. Boom. That's how fast you did that. You know what that tells me? That inside all this pain is still that confident, bright light Narissa who knows what she's supposed to do. So tell me, if we were to rewind with a magic button right now back to before Australian Outback dude, what would you be doing?
I would probably still be working professionally in theater.
Yeah. If I could give that to you tomorrow, risk-free, would you jump at the chance?
Absolutely.
Okay. So now we do get to reset. This isn't some little fun exercise. This is real life. You get to reset. Totally new whiteboard. Are you in a relationship right now?
I am.
Married or dating?
Plan to be married, yes.
Are you confident of that decision?
I am.
Okay, good. Does he know that this is on your heart and that this is what you would be doing?
Yes.
Okay, can you do it in Cedar City, Utah?
That's actually where I got my start originally. I came back years later.
I'm so happy that you realize that. I'm so happy that you realize you can actually be involved in theater and the arts in so many different ways right where you are in your zip code. So this is about coming up with a plan to do that. And is he on board and supportive of this?
Yes.
Good.
I mean, he wants me happy. I guess, like, my biggest concern is, that
I know.
I do have the financial goals, And
okay, hold on a second. How much do you want to make? How much do you want to make?
Like numbers or?
Yes. I'm not sure what you don't understand about that. How much money would be ideal right now? Don't give me some nutty number. I'm talking about right now, realistically, because that's why you called. Ken, I need a better paying job so I can pursue my dream. Well, what's the dream?
Yeah.
What's the dream?
Realistically, I would like to take at least 30 home.
Okay, but what's the dream?
A year.
Right, but what's the dream? Didn't we just establish what the dream is?
Yeah, get out of debt and pursue my passion.
Right, but my point is, so you want to make 30? Okay, well, make 30 being somewhere close to the theater industry. Not in it, maybe in it. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like in Cedar City, Utah. But here's what I know. You could go get a great paying $30,000 job, because that's not hard in Utah. Go get you a $30,000 job, and then you're pursuing theater on the side, and you're back involved again. Nights and weekends. Come up with a rhythm. Just dip your toe back in the water, and that's going to make your heart come alive in that space again. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you pay off the debt, and then we see if we can go get, a better paying job. But I think you could make $30,000 either, again, I don't know if that's teaching theater at a private school, being a teacher where you're head of the drama department, or if you're involved in the community college level, or if you got two jobs that equal $30,000 and one of the jobs is actually working at the local theater doing set design and marketing and promotions. I mean, I could sit down with you on a whiteboard and come up with a lot of ways that you can make money right now in Cedar City, Utah in theater, and that's what you need to do. And Narissa You are supposed to do it. And so I want you to take those steps starting today. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. It's never too late.